Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name's Andrea and I love the Pilates method. And today I have a third part in my Fundamental Mat Workout series. I have two parts that you've already seen before and I will include those links in the info box below. And today we're going to look at a few more exercises as we progress toward a full workout at a fundamental level on the Pilates mat. So today, I'm going to do all of the exercises starting from the beginning at kind of a deliberate pace. And then at the end of all the exercises you're currently doing, we're going to add 4 more exercises. And most of the new exercises we're going to add are, you'll see how they're a little bit more complex versions of exercises that you're already doing. So that being said, let's get started. I'm going to start standing. I'm going to lift my elbows, lift my waist, cross one foot over. Keep pressing firmly into your feet, into the floor. Lift your stomach like your head would stay on the ceiling as you push the floor away. And kind of keep doing those things as you get closer and closer down until you land with control. You're going to lie back. The first exercise is the 100. I'll let you take your legs to wherever you are working the exercise. I'm going to leave mine down long on the mat. Take a big breath in and come up. And breathe in and pump for 5. And then exhale and pump for 5. Breathe in and pump for 5. And exhale, pump for 5. That's 20. This is 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. Do 5 more sets. Keep feeling like your heels are kind of reaching forward and your belly button is pulling all the way back to the nape of your neck. Just 3 more sets. Last one. Finish the exercise. If you need to sit up and get your strap on your feet, go ahead. Lie back, take the pole. We're going to do 5 of the roll-up. If you don't have a strap on your feet, you'll just have them long on the mat. And roll down. In your roll-up, pull your stomach in so you can stretch as far as you can. Pulling to a little further and a little further, and then roll down. So you get 3 little extra stretches of your low back. 2 more exercises. Last one. Replace the pole. Take your handles if you've got them. And actually, I want to keep one foot in the strap. So you'll have one leg come up. This is the one leg circle. And you'll do 5 circles in each direction. 2 across, up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, reverse. And then change legs. Left side, across, around, up. 2 around, up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, reverse. And then use your stomach, sit right up into your rolling like a ball balance, and then let's roll 5 times. Two more times. Last one. So now a transition to the next exercise. Hold your leg for the one leg circle, right hand on the ankle, left hand on your knee. Lie back and start. We're going to do 5 sets. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Both legs in for the double leg pull. Rest your head, of course, if you need to, but if you don't need to, keep going. Rest your head if you need to. If you don't, keep it up. Stretch. This is the straight leg stretch, also called scissors. 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. More important to have straight legs and then to have your leg close to you and bent. One more time. Both legs up, hold your head up with your hands. Reach the leg down and up. Reach the leg down. One more. 3 slow sets of crisscross. Twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist, twist. One more each way. And then sit up for a spine stretch. So if this is new to you, going one right after the next and committing your exercises to memory, I suggest that you learn them, because just having to do them without stopping is going to make your workout take it to the next level and build stamina and endurance, as you can see. So keep working on that, because I've got some bonus videos when we finish this series that you can practice with, where you'll do all of your exercises first at a deliberate pace and then at a brisk pace. This is the spine stretch. You're going to do a total of 5. I think I have one more after this one. Last one. And then gather your legs for the next exercise, the open leg rocker. Extend them up. If you're doing the balancing part of this exercise, do that. I'm going to do rock 5 times. Lift the bottom. Exhale, come up. Two more. Last one. And then bring your legs down, lie back, reach for your handles if you've got them, otherwise your arms will be beside you. This is the tiny corkscrew. Squeeze your legs together, pull your stomach in, and draw a circle with your big toes. And one the other direction. We're going to do 3 sets, to the right around back to center, to the left around back to center. Once more each way. And then from there, you'll sit up, make your feet wider than wider than the mat, approximating kind of where these little boxes are if you don't have those next to your mat. This is the saw. Lift up, twist to your right leg, and then spine stretch forward and reach toward your small toe. Sit up twisted, come back to the center. Up, twist, exhale as you stretch. Woo, I got a little crack. I love when that happens. We'll do 3 sets total of this one. One more each way. Okay, so those are the exercises we've been doing up to this point, and now we're going to add 4 more exercises, which I'll do in the order that they occur. The next 4 are not going to be ultimately consecutive exercises. As we do 2 more videos after this one, we'll insert a few more exercises into our workout. So this is the first time you're going to be lying on your stomach. This exercise is called the Swan. And if you have handles, you're going to have your hands on the handles and your shoulders going to be in line with the edge of the mat. If you don't have handles, just pick a spot on the floor next to your mat. If you have a mat that sits right on the floor, that's kind of in line with your shoulders. So you're going to be sort of in the same relationship as though you had the strap. Sorry, the handle. There's lots of stuff going on. So now that you're on your stomach, gravity is no longer your friend. So really suck the stomach in and up like you're trying to pull it up out of your hips and pull it all the way to the nape of your neck. So that this position becomes really ultimately lengthening. So I'm really reaching my toes behind me and pulling my belly button out my chest. And I'm just gripping the handle or placing my hand on the floor, but I'm not actually making my arms push. I'm pushing on the point of contact to make my stomach lift me tall in this position, like my head could go onto the ceiling. And then I'm going to come down. We're going to do it 3 times. And if you get to the point where you're pushing yourself up with your arms, just go as far as you can without doing that. Do use your grip, but that's really to recruit the muscles on your back and your trunk, not necessarily to push yourself up with your arms. So pull your belly button out the top of your head. And over time, if you don't come up very far, over time as you do it over and over again, you'll get more and more up, lifted up, until ultimately your arms might straighten. And then all the way back down. So you're going to do a total of 3 times. And now you're going to sit back and take a little counter stretch. And this is very reminiscent of a position in yoga, which you may be familiar with, called child's pose. This, however, is not ultimately a relaxing moment. This is a moment of counter stretch because you just did a little bit of back extension, and eventually this exercise will be a lot of back extension. So you're going to put your forehead toward your knees, hold your heels. Imagine your tailbone could stay on your heels, your stomach is up, and your forehead is on your knees. So that you're really using your muscles to counter stretch this area that you just extended. Okay, so don't get lost there. It's just a moment. Okay, so that was the Swan. The next exercise we're going to do is actually a very advanced version, not very advanced, a progression beyond the roll-up. So the roll-up is the second exercise we do. The neck pull is going to come later in the series because it's a little bit harder. So now your feet are still under the strap or on the mat, but instead of being together, they're now apart. You're going to lie down, and instead of having your arms in front of you to sort of assist you in rolling up and down, they're now going to be tied up behind your head. So this is the exercise, and then we'll talk about ways to make it accessible for you if this version is not for you. So basically you're going to roll all the way up. You'll stretch forward just like your spine stretch forward that we did earlier. 3 times. Lift up very tall, and then lift a little taller, pull your stomach in, and try to pull it away from your feet all the way down. Let's do one more. And ultimately, we're going to do about 6. So you're going to roll all the way up. And those 3 little stretches we talked about in the roll-up will also show up here, and we'll talk about those in detail a little later on. So it might happen, especially if you don't have a strap, that you get kind of halfway up or you get to a place that feels kind of stuck, and then you kind of want to throw yourself forward. My advice is to refrain from doing that, because there's a way that you can assist yourself and make the exercise better for you without making it easier. So you'll come up as much as you can. When you get stuck, put your hands on your legs because you're going to pull. You're going to pull your stomach into the mat, and your arms are going to help pull your upper body off the mat. So basically your whole back doesn't come up in a chunk anymore. And you address the part that's getting a little stuck. And then you'll just continue normally. And even on the way down, if it feels like you might lose control on the way down, just put your hands there, use them to help you suck your stomach in, and lie back down. And while ultimately, you're not wanting to use your arms to do the exercise, they are doing some work to assist you in this version. So I'm going to do it one more time, maybe even 2 more times. So I get stuck, I place my hands, I pull my stomach in. When I get past the difficult spot, put my hands back, I come up and do the exercise per usual. And then I roll down, and if I feel I'm losing control, I'm going to grab on so I can place my back down gently. And eventually, you'll be able to do it without that assist. I'm going to do 2 more, just in the usual manner. So I'm going to roll up. And then I'm going to roll down. And then I'm going to roll down. Okay, that is called the neck pull. So now we're going to do another exercise that's going to put you in a new position. So we had the swan on our stomachs, and now we're going to have the side kicks, which is done lying on your side. But remember, back when you lie on your back, to do the one leg circle, we're just going to do one exercise in the side kicks, and it's really very similar to the one leg circle, except you don't get to lie on your back anymore. So the side of the mat you can use to line up your elbow, your shoulder, and your hip so that you're trying to make the back of you in a straight line, and the straight line of the mat edge can help you. Because sometimes it's hard to know what goes on back there. Your legs are going to be forward, just off the edge of your mat, and on these little tiny boxes if you have them. The other arm is just going to be right in front of your waistline. You can press your forearm into your stomach because in a moment you're going to move your leg and your body position is going to want to do this. So this can give you a little bit of feedback to know if you're doing that or not. So I'm going to pretend that just like anywhere else, I would pretend to stand on my feet and lift my stomach up like I was sitting up tall. This position kind of gets a little loungy because you're lying like this, but you want to feel like this is working, like you don't even need that hand there. You're lifting yourself here. You're not really collapsed on your arm. So the leg's going to come up to be just about a little bit level with your hip. You're going to keep yourself tall and bring your leg forward. You're going to keep yourself tall without leaning forward. You're going to take your leg to the back a little bit. What wants to happen is this, but you're going to try to feel like you're just pulling up away from where that leg is reaching. And then we're going to do 5. To the front, 1 more inch. To the back, 1 more inch. To the front, you'll stop so that the 1 more inch is all you with no momentum. To the back, 1 more inch. Do 3 more. So we're going to do a total of 5. Maybe I said that. Clearly I can't count and move my leg. And then in case that wasn't 5, let's do another. To the front, 1 more inch. To the back, and 1 more inch. So now, to get to the other side, there's a special way you're going to do that. I'm sure by now that's no surprise to you. You're just going to lie onto your stomach. And eventually we're going to do something there, but right now you're just going to go to the other side. You'll take your legs forward on the mat again. You'll line up your back. I'm pretty good. And then we're going to do 5 front back. So stand on your imaginary something, lift your stomach in the opposite direction, and then to the front, 1 more inch. To the back, 1 more inch. To the front, 1 more inch. To the back, 1 more inch. 3 more. One more. Okay, so now we have 3 new exercises. Swan, down on the stomach, the neck pull, side kicks, the exercise front back. And now we're going to add 1 more exercise that's a bit infamous. It is the teaser. And the teaser is really just what you do in the roll-up that you've been doing for a while now, except, again, now you're not going to be sitting on your butt. You're going to be balancing when you get up there. So I'll explain. And I'm going to give you 2 options for the teaser. There's really 2 ways you can work on it and see which one works for you. If you like both, you could do both. So the first one, you're going to start lying down, and you'll start really just like we started the 100. So your legs will be in. Eventually, your legs will be down. And I'll show you that version too. So from here, your arms are going to go up, and if you can, pull your stomach in, send your legs out until they're straight, supporting them with your stomach, and then roll up and reach to your toes. So see, it's just like the roll up. You can see the shape, except now you're not here, you're here. From here, you're just going to roll down with control. When you get down there, you'll bring your legs in. If that seems crazy, try doing both things at the same time. So you're going to roll up as your legs go out, which is a little more to coordinate, but a little easier on your stomach. So that will look like this. You'll pick up your head, you'll stretch your legs out and roll up. There's a little bit of counterbalancing there to help you. And then you'll pull your stomach in to pull your legs in and roll back down. Okay, so let's just go over those two variations, and then I'll show you the other one as well. So either everything comes up and you roll down, or the legs go out, you roll up to them. You're looking to have your arms and legs parallel to one another. You're going to roll down, and then you'll bring your legs in. If that's manageable or very easy for you, you can also have your legs down. Remember how we started the 100? And then you just keep reaching your legs forward and come up to the 100, from the 100, imagine. Not after the 100, but just from that position. And then if you can control it, you can go all the way back down. That one, remember, you're supporting all of your leg up and down with your trunk. So that one might be very taxing on your back and your stomach. So be judicious with that one. And then those are all started from a lying down position. So let's give you an option to have a teaser starting with a seated version. So you can decide which one works for you best. This one I find to be a very strengthening teaser. So you'll sit up, you'll use your stomach, and however you can for right now, you're going to come back to the position. You're going to imagine your legs go that way, and you're going to pull your stomach in and go down as little or as much as you can to the tips of your shoulder blades. Pause, pull your stomach into the mat, and fight with yourself a little bit to come up and reach. You would do it 2 more times, so down a little maybe, whatever you can control so you can return. After you do it 3 times, you're going to sit with control. So that was 3 in 1 repetition. So the bad news about this version is that was 1, and then you have to do 2 more like that. So, whew, it's getting hot. So let me do 2 more, and then we will have all of our 4 exercises, and I'll just do 1 more recap after that. So here's some more teaser. So teaser, down a little, pull the stomach in and reach to your toes. Down a little, pull the stomach in, and reach to your toes. 1 more time, down a little, pull in, and then finally sit. Last one. I feel like that one was really painful and I was kind of squinting. 1 more time. So scoop in, and then pull in and go down, and reach your legs away and pull the stomach in. One more. And then you'll sit. Okay, so to recap, you've done your 100, roll up, 1 leg circle, rolling like a ball, single leg pull, double leg pull, straight leg stretch or scissors, double leg lower and lift, crisscross, spine stretch forward. That was group 1. Then we added the open leg rocker, the corkscrew, the saw. Today we added on further with the swan. I'll just give you a little physical recap. The swan, where you lift yourself up and down. You'll take a counter stretch after that. Don't get lost there. Turn over. Add your strap if you've got one. Neck pull. Lose the strap. Side kicks. 5 front back on each side. You'll go through onto your stomach to change to the other side. Front back on the other side. You'll lie on your back. Center yourself top to bottom, side to side. If you're going to start the teaser here, you'll do your teaser, one of these ones. Or if you want to start your teaser sitting up, you'll start it here and do 3 sets of this one. So I hope you find that helpful. If you have any questions or concerns that I didn't mention in the video, do leave me a comment below. I'm happy to help. And if you like videos like this, please become a subscriber. Click the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I publish a post. And thank you so much for watching. I really couldn't do it all without you. Thank you. Bye. I like to sort of gather my stuff up here where I feel like I can find it. And then as I get more into, what is single leg pull in disguise. Yes, if we only ever did this exercise like we do the single leg pull. Oh my gosh, it would be so exciting. I just have to, it's just fun to kind of, be in this exercise and then